Christmas shopping on Merseyside doesn't mean football fans missing out on Saturday afternoon entertainment. The Liverpool souvenir shop busy with seasonal trade. There are few presents here for visiting teams. The word welcome is deliberately missing from the most famous sign in First Division football. It's a daunting reminder of the task facing Liverpool's opponents, like today's visitors, Sheffield Wednesday. Our Barclays First Division special comes from Anfield. Liverpool's irresistible style is the attraction here, unbeaten in 18 league games, though a 2-goal lead was lost at Southampton last Saturday. That draw still produced a Liverpool masterpiece, John Barnes and Peter Beardsley combining for this magnificent goal. Sheffield Wednesday's season started with 8 games without a win. 5 victories in their last 7 league matches have eased their pressure at the bottom. New signings have steadied the Sheffield Wednesday ship, which was in danger of sinking earlier in the season, like centre-back Nigel Pearson from Shrewsbury. And in midfield, Mark Proctor from Sunderland, who has Gary Megson back alongside him after suspension, and Gary Owen, once a starlet at Manchester City. Only 2 forward players today, with Brian Marwood preferred to Colin West alongside Chapman. Liverpool's one change is enforced, Mark Lawrence's hamstring injury letting Barry Venison back into the defence. In midfield, there's Ray Houghton, who turned down an approach from Sheffield Wednesday before signing for Liverpool. Beardsley and Aldridge, the 2 principal forwards in a side where goals can come from anywhere. It's a mild afternoon, but it has been drizzling since 1 o'clock. Sheffield Wednesday attack the Kop end in the first half. But their first priority is to give a feel of the ball to their goalkeeper, Martin Hodge. It's a massive kick from Hodge, right onto the edge of the Liverpool area where Hansen met it. Chamberlain, that was an encouraging turn for Howard Wilkinson's side. He'll have to jump with the header here against Hansen. And it's hooked out by Steve Nicol. So Noel Sterland, an adventurous right back, and Mark Chamberlain further down that touchline. Will give an attacking dimension to Sheffield Wednesday's football. Chamberlain, of course, who really sprang to prominence in an England side that had him on one wing and John Barnes on the other. Chapman will battle for everything in the air. Hansen will try to impose his majestic form on Liverpool's defending, with Gary Gillespie, his central partner, in there. But it's a Sheffield Wednesday free kick. And it's fresh in Liverpool memories that in the last home game here, Chelsea scored first at this very end, and in doing so set up a thriller. Megson doing the pointing, Proctor is there. Liverpool are in a quite central position as Proctor lifts it over the wall, but within the reach of Liverpool's goalkeeper. Well, Grobbelaar found the Kop baying at him to get rid of the ball quickly, but he had to wait for Aldridge to make a run through the middle. And the kicking at the moment from both goalkeepers, rather giving the ball away. It's a more considered ball then, helped on by Whelan. Houghton making up some ground, and Worthington in some confusion with Hodge then. Never easy to apportion blame. Whether there was a call or not, only they know. But it's dangerous to give away corners, particularly on the Liverpool right. Barnes with this ability to bend them in so threateningly. Chamberlain behind Houghton, who got it away. Barnes again. Gillespie has stayed forward in the middle. Here's Barry Venison. That was a good strike. He has been teased in the dressing room for his lack of goals in a side where even defenders are expected to score. And that was a meaningful effort. Hansen having to tussle with Chapman in the air. And Maxson tried to get in the way. Fortunately, the ball skimmed off the greasy top beyond Aldridge. Megson, an important influence for Sheffield Wednesday. Worthington. He's played in towards Chapman again. He really wanted a player facing the goal rather than having to turn himself. And McMahon's ball for Aldridge is really incisive, but not conclusive. Barnes. The danger not over for Wednesday yet. And Megson, a cool head in a penalty area that a few seconds earlier had some worry Wednesday defenders in it. It was a great ball by Steve McMahon, and Aldridge bearing down on the Wednesday goal, but he couldn't find the back of their net. Owen. Liverpool haven't been totally at ease at the back in the first half, but Gillespie is totally at ease on the ball. But Owen got back to him, but fouled him. That was the angle of the challenge that the referee took exception to. Whelan moved out of the wall and deflected away for a corner from the Barnes shot. Sheffield Wednesday a little disorganised by the speed at which things happened then, but they can regroup now. Whelan. It was an important header, and it was Lee Chapman who got it. Houghton. Venison. Chapman there again. It's been a good ground in recent seasons, this, for Sheffield Wednesday, and they've continued that record through a goalless first half. Gary Megson has played an important role organising things in and around his defenders. Chamberlain. Megson. He has been limping a little from that first half collision with Beardsley. And Marwood lay on the ground in disappointment. He got into a useful position to cut the ball back. He's up and running again now, as Wednesday have been throughout this game. Well, they've got to chase John Aldridge here. An incident really quite similar to the penalty against Chelsea. Pearson coming from behind, Aldridge going down, clearly outside the area this time, but in the same area of the field. And Nigel Pearson has his name in John Watson's notebook. there are possibilities here for Liverpool. Ray Houghton, the Liverpool player, in the wall. Barnes. Aldridge! Hodge furious with the marking on Aldridge. Once he'd made contact, it seemed that he must score. But the bar kept Sheffield Wednesday alive. The closest that Liverpool have come by quite a long way. McMahon. Gillespie, who was up for the initial free kick. Venison. That's a great cross. It was dealt with by Pearson. Aldridge. Gillespie and Chapman jumping together. Chamberlain can clear, or should have been able to. That was hardly a clearance. Venison. Worthington, right on the line itself, prevented the corner. Houghton. Gillespie stationed in the Wednesday area. And some slipping and sliding by Proctor that he got away with. Houghton. McMahon looking around him before he got the ball under control to see what pass should be made. Hansen for McMahon again. Here's Whelan. It's all Liverpool, really, for the first time in the match. McMahon clipping it up for Houghton. Nicol. How did he get there? Well, it is important for Sheffield Wednesday that Chapman and Marwood can hold the ball up further forward when possible. That's the theory. It's not easy to accomplish when Liverpool are settling to their task, as they have been over the last 5 minutes or so. Hansen. Deserved recipient of a testimonial. Hansen. Here's the ball to the left, Aldridge through the middle. Two of the Wednesday midfield men looked at Brian Marwood then with annoyance. That's the sort of ball you might play in the last couple of minutes. But at this stage of the game, simply giving possession away, and Gary Owen in particular, who's a neat and tidy player, didn't like the work of Marwood in that instance. McMahon. Nicol. Now Whelan. Nicol. The scene really is set for one of Liverpool's famous late flourishes. McMahon, that's looped up towards Houghton. Defenders mustn't get too close. They mustn't get far away, of course, either. McMahon was looking to curl it with the side of the foot, really. Well, Liverpool, as we look again at Steve McMahon's effort, try to solve the puzzle here that Sheffield Wednesday have set them by taking off Peter Beardsley and bringing on Craig Johnston. Chamberlain. Well played. Authentic wing play from Mark Chamberlain. Sheffield Wednesday feel that the cross hit a Liverpool arm. The referee ruled that even if it did, it wasn't intentional. This was the appeal that they had forehand ball, as it struck Hansen and clearly struck him. Owen now placed the ball properly. It's deeper this time and dipped. Makes not really a natural header of goals from that position, rather gave up on it. Johnston, Mr. Effervescence, trying to bring some bubble to Liverpool. McMahon, now Hansen. This is a position that Liverpool have been in so many times. Wednesday's defending remains diligent. Johnston, as he had instructions to try and run Worthington. He runs Chamberlain as well. I think one or two Wednesday defenders might have been pleased to see Johnston shoot there on a stretch left-footed effort. It would have needed superior contact, really, to have beaten Hodge. Madden. Well, it was a back pass, but only just. Aldridge quite entitled to slide in then. Nicol was doing the climbing. Just over 15 minutes remaining. In from Owen. Slapped out by McMahon. Not an easy one for Barnes to control. Although he was given time to do that and to find Aldridge with the pass. And here comes Houghton, really through a lack of concentration on Barnes by Wednesday. Johnston. Marwood is there. Worthington staying calm. Very controlled defending again from Wednesday. And Chamberlain trying to embroider that with the help of Sterland. The destiny of this match still in the melting pot. Wednesday have certainly done enough not to rule them out of a potential victory. But you always fancy Liverpool attacking the Kop as the minutes tick away. Whelan who almost forced the breakthrough. The longer the match goes on, the tireder the defenders become, the more the chance of someone just stealing free for the critical moment of the game. It nearly came here from Ronnie Whelan. Houghton, Gillespie! It's come now. From Barnes' corner, a touch from Houghton, over Aldridge, in from Gillespie. A smile of rare satisfaction. And the Cock at last have a memory to take to Christmas 1987. They've had to wait 76 minutes. And you don't think of Liverpool as a regular collector of goals from corners, and I do believe John Barnes didn't hit it totally true, but Houghton made something of it, and Gillespie did the rest. A double substitution for Sheffield Wednesday, with Owen and Marwood coming off for Larry May wearing number 14 and Colin West, who's wearing number 12. In fact, two substitutes have come on, and only one player has gone off. That's what the stoppage is for. Sheffield Wednesday have 12 on at the moment. And the player who's had the reprieve is Brian Marwood. It's Mark Chamberlain. Well, that's one way to try and get an equaliser at Anfield. I don't think Kenny Dalglish saw the funny side of it. For the flag against Aldridge. Hodge came off his line and managed to stop Sheffield Wednesday going 2 goals adrift. Megson with a more foraging role since the substitution. Hansen. Three minutes left for Wednesday. Chapman's back header dealt with by Nicol, not very effectively. Megson. Owen Gillespie caught by a stray arm from West. McMahon wanted to step in on Gillespie's behalf. The referee had seen it. The damage to Gillespie was slight. Houghton, he's really running free now. Johnston. For Whelan, but that was well anticipated by Mel Sterland, who's still the furthest forward for Wednesday. Chapman there with him now. Marwood. And Pearson played that really without looking. And against a defence that likes to play square. It was never going to be a pass to suit Wednesday's desperate needs now. But Sheffield Wednesday have made it very hard for the home favourites in this game. Nicol, quite happy to take it into the corner. Whelan. It's a question now of the time John Watson adds on for stoppages. Gillespie. Well, he hit the one that counted much harder and from much nearer. And Gary Gillespie's goal, 14 minutes from time, continues Liverpool's unbeaten start to the season. It now embraces 19 matches, equaling the post-war record run of 1949. And it's brought a win that will be savoured at Anfield, given Sheffield Wednesday's recent good results here. And they certainly competed very well again this time. 14 minutes from time, they conceded the only goal of the game.
Barnsley took a corner from the left. Wasn't particularly his best corner. Hit Ray Houghton on the head, and I just read the flick on and stuck it in the back of the net.
It flew in, didn't it?
Yeah, well, I kind of sliced it. It was a bit fortunate. I think it went in off the post.
We really don't think of Liverpool as a team that win matches with set pieces. You have so much else to offer, but was it the sort of game that needed that sort of breakthrough today?
Yeah, I think so. Sheffield Wednesday came here, played it exceptionally well, made it very difficult for us, and I think it's the first time we've beat them here for 4 years, so it's a good result for us.
Now, this is a family time of year, and there's some family news on the Gillespie front. Can you break it to the viewers as well?
Yeah, well, I think the last time I was speaking to you, Martin, you knew my wife was pregnant, but since then we've found out it's twins. So, and funny enough, it's due 7th of May when we're meant to be playing Sheffield Wednesday again.
So that's 4 children in all?
That'll make 4, yes. That'll be finished after that, I think.
Well, Liverpool have given their fans, and I suppose the players, really the perfect Christmas present, because you've equalled the post-war record of unbeaten start to the season. Must be special for you to have played a part in that.
Yeah, possibly, but I don't think players think about records too much. And hopefully we can continue to the end of the season undefeated, and come May, hopefully we've got the league championship here at Anfield.
It's not a bad Christmas present, though.
Well, you don't win league championships at Christmas, you win them in the summer.